Oh my God, Mindy, do you know what I saw on my run? Hot men everywhere. I guess I've just been so focused on Gabriel and Alfie that I forgot what it feels like to be single. Oh. And now that I'm not with either of them,
You're not with Alfie?
Well, I think we do get to see throughout the first part of this season how that works and how it doesn't work. I think at the end of the day, Emily really wants to give it a go with Gabrielle, but she also really values her relationship with Camille and is so supportive of her situation right now and the baby and wants what's best for her. So if that means she has to take a step back, for Emily, it's all about what's best for Camille and the baby, but also at the end of the day, she has feelings for Gabrielle. So I think we get to see the intricacies and the complications that entails. Ooh, that's a good question. The moment. I don't know. I mean, I think that honestly the moment that she first meets Gabrielle, when the door opens and it's this kind of meet cute situation that throws her off her feet, I think she knew then that she was in trouble. I think she knew that there was something that was gonna happen. I don't know if I would say it's the moment she fell in love with him because she didn't even know him, but I do think it was a magical spark moment, if you will, where it all began. And I think it was a slow burn maybe in terms of the love of it all, because there's many moments that they shared where there was a spark, but it just wasn't the right timing. Emily really respects and values Alfie, and I think that's why they are very honest with each other at the beginning of this season, and I think honesty is key and communication is key, and I really respected the fact that Alfie was so communicative with Emily about his feelings, and he read the room, you know, he took the cue and he took himself out of a situation that he didn't want to be in anymore, but still loves and appreciates Emily for who she is, and vice versa. And I think that they really have a deep friendship and respect for one another. And they also, at the end of the day, kind of have to work together. So again, something that's tricky to navigate, but I think there's just a real friendship there as well that should play out, you know, and it's not so black and white.
I think there's always hope for Alfie, and I think that it's definitely...
But it's not even about, like, losing hope. I think that for the first time, like, him kissing her was him deciding, like, actually, this is what I want. I'm going to go for it. So I think we get to see what, like, in Alfie's life is in Paris now, too, you know?
Sure.
So I think we're going to see more of him just kind of, like, owning who he is.
Yeah, I think that's so spot on. I think that Alfie kind of plays this whole I'm not too bothered. He does a selfless thing of letting her kind of try and make the decision, and then he gets his ducks in a row, and he's like, no, I'm coming for you, girl. I want you. I love you. And it just happens to be the wrong girl, but I don't think that's all we're gonna see from Alfie.
That was really, I can't believe that. that part of the scene, that episode. I truly was like, oh, that's so savage.
So savage.
Yeah, I think like Darren's really good at that, like the love triangles and also like all the misleads and people just trying to figure out who they are. Like I think that Mindy in this moment, what I've loved about her and her moral compass is when she was dating Benoit and he made big assumptions and he got jealous and he left her. She was kind of left high and dry, and she really didn't have anything with Nicolas during that time. And now, like, I think it's more about like the men's get, you know.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I think she's not trying to lead anybody on. I think she's just trying to do her best, and I think that if Benoit has feelings still towards her, then she's not the kind of person to be cruel to somebody who has been a close friend of hers and stuff like that. So I think we're definitely going to see her navigating that more and more. But I would trust what Emily says about Mindy more than Luke.
yeah.
Well, I think the thing that really connects them is that, and that's why she does really challenge him to stand up to her dad and have the bravery to do that, which he does, is that they both come from a world of a lot of pressure and a lot of burden and responsibility, and she's done the exact opposite of him, and that's not. And what I love about Mindy so much is her flaws and how she grows through those and how she deals with those in their own way. So I think that they're both gonna have to face what their ambitions for themselves are, and not compromising that, and how to be a great partner, which is something that we're all learning. And as we've been talking today, a big similarity I think between Mindy and Alfie, whether they, people ask, oh, is she gonna go back with Benoit? Oh, is he gonna still be there for Emily? What I've loved about these two characters especially is that just because someone was good for you at a certain time, I'm so proud of how much the characters have grown into themselves and have taken charge of their own lives. And so sometimes someone who was good for you a while ago isn't the best option for you right now with your new version of yourself.
Exactly. It's okay
and
to grow and change, and then and obviously history not wanting to repeat itself if it's too toxic.
Yeah.